Oh, he loves it. He can't wait to see Miss Tina. There's days when he's not scheduled for therapy that he will go into a meltdown because he wants to come see Miss Tina, his therapist. He has fallen in love with her like he's in love with Mommy. She is the second best adult person in his life. So that's the way a relationship should be between a patient and a doctor, a therapist.
What amazes us about Tina is she understands everything so much. Most doctors tell you that, yeah, this is what's wrong with your kid, and then that's it. But she actually broke it down completely. But
my son had massive ear infections from the time he was 6 weeks old to the present, and which put him into a 2-3-year-old learning range, and his muscles were underdeveloped. The muscles to his ears were underdeveloped, and then other problems started occurring because of it. And so his doctor referred him to an occupational therapist, and we came to see Miss Tina.
Our son has actually been retested, and he's no longer in need of occupational therapy because his progress with Miss Tina has been phenomenal. So he will be able to continue working with his skills on his own and is up to natural skill level with his peers.
Dakota's made huge improvements. We've only been seeing her for 4 months, and it's a shame because another year of this and he would be doing miracles. I mean, when we got here, he couldn't even tie his shoes, and after a month she had him tying his shoes. We played baseball, he couldn't catch the baseballs, now he's catching pop flies, hitting the ball, home runs. I mean, just amazing.
She explained everything that she was going to be doing with him and what she was going to be working with. And as she started working with him, his muscles and everything just started falling apart, but she pulled them back together.
She even gave us her personal number if we ever had any problems calling her, in which I took up. At 8 o'clock at night, we were having a lot of problems with them. We called her, and she sat down and talked to me for a half an hour and gave us advice to help him.
She would give him homework to work with his muscles at home and his strength building to help with his lower legs to get his muscles built back up. She even provided the equipment to do it with, and it was awesome.
I would tell them they got a lot of work ahead, but finding the right doctor is the trick. Somebody that's going to care about your kid and to work with them the way that Tina has.
My daughter had an accident almost 2 years ago and pulmonary anaphylactic shock, and she had her motor skills. She lost all her motor skills, lost her eyesight, so she had to basically start learning how to do everything over again, how to walk, eat, everything, and that's why we needed therapy.
The hopes and expectations have been surpassed. We didn't, in our wildest dreams, imagine he would be up to his same peer level with so short a time in occupational therapy.
Cody started out very low. His muscle tone, he didn't have any. He couldn't even squeeze a ball, barely. And now he's playing 2 square, climbing trees without having to fall out, climbing ropes. He still has the hearing problems, but he's talking a whole lot better and a whole lot clearer than he first was when he started 2 years ago with her.
Oh, totally. My daughter's almost 100% there. Besides her eyesight, she's come a long way. She's walking good. She went from a wheelchair to using a stick right now, a walking stick. She's done great. She eats by herself. She dresses herself. She goes to school like a normal kid, and she's done outstanding. Very, very well.
Oh, absolutely. He doesn't even call it occupational therapy. He calls it his play date. He looks forward to it every day that he comes.
They have, and it's going to be sad to see her go. She has worked with him every day, 2-3 times a week, to get him to where he is today. And it's going to be sad to see her leave, but it'll be okay. We'll find somebody else.
Oh, absolutely. We're very sad that she's leaving. We don't know what doctor we'll see, and it's going to be hard to find one like her.
Yes. Besides, of course, having her full eyesight, I thought it was going to take a lot longer to see her where she's at right now. So I'm definitely happy.
To seek the occupational therapy and to go through it and just have patience. I mean, 2 years with Miss Tina it's been long and it's been hard, but you gotta have the patience to watch everything build up.
My advice to the other parents with children with similar disadvantages is to hear what you're being told and try to absorb it and use it instead of wondering if it'll work. Give it a chance before you second guess it.
He does. When she has to cancel a session or something, he gets so sad and he's so emotional. But then when he knows it's coming up, he's like, I got therapy today. I have to go see Miss Tina. I have to play with Miss Tina and see what we're doing today.
I would tell them to get the help that they need. Find a therapist who cares, who is going to go beyond what they can do, and actually takes the time to care for your child and wants them to do better. Not just because it's their job, but because they really care and want to do better for them.
I would. She has patience for every type of kid there is. She takes them to the swimming pool and works with them in the swimming pool. She's completely awesome. She has every bit of patience she possibly can for every kid there is out there.
Yes, she actually gets mad when we don't show up. She hates not coming to therapy either because she's sick or something happens, and yeah, she loves coming to Miss Tina.
My son really enjoys working with Miss Tina because of her energy and her kindness, yet her firm and authoritative presence.
I definitely would. Yes, Miss Tina is amazing. She's great. She's great with kids, and she goes beyond.
I have already recommended Miss Tina to many families, and we're sad to see her go, and I hope she can make a huge difference in all her endeavors.